Did you see the big news?
Big news.
Yeah, the Spelunky 2 trailer.
You linked it to me, but I didn't watch it yet. I haven't even played Spelunky 1.
Gavin, why?
If I linked you a Devil May Cry 5 trailer, you would never watch it.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
I mean, you've watched Spelunky, right?
Yeah. I watched you play it even.
Yeah, so yeah, you have some horse in this race. Some horse.
Some horse. I have a quantity of horse in this race.
I don't know about Spelunky 2. I mean, I'm sure it'll be great, just by virtue of it having online co-op. Or just online multiplayer in general. So, you know what we're gonna be playing when that comes out.
You're lucky it's on PS4.
What does that mean?
I would play it on PC as well. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a fucking computer.
I know I do, but at least
it's not like it's
cheeky.
Exclusive to the Xbox again. I actually kind of forgot that it's like PS4 exclusive for a while.
For a while, yeah. Is it console exclusive or completely exclusive for
There's no fucking way that it's console exclusive.
You never know.
Like, Spelunky lived on the PC, basically.
I can see them porting it to Switch this time, because that seems to be indie heaven right now.
Oh yeah, of course. Except, no servers.
I mean, when will that ever stop anyone?
Well, yeah, indie devs, I guess.
Hasn't stopped any of them yet. As long as the seals are there, they will come.
Yeah, I don't know about the art style for Spelunky 2. It looks kind of gross compared to the first game. But, gameplay-wise, there are mounts now. Like, you can ride things. That wasn't in the first game. Which I'm also not really too stoked about because Yoshi was, like, never fun in 2D Mario's ever. So...
have you, ever actually played Super Mario World?
Yeah, what kind of fucking question is that? Hello?
Evidently a good one, considering what you just said.
Yoshi's not that fun to use, because you can't...
Yes, he is
You
completely
can't use your power-ups. You just can't... Also, do you have the thing?
Yes, you can. You can still fucking fly.
Oh, no, you can't. You can only
can.
jump up high and then glide down. Yoshi nerfs the cape hard. He's a stupid horse,
still,
really.
You can still fucking use it.
And his flutter jump is pitiable, even in Sunshine. He has the OP spin jump, which is hilarious, but, he's still not as good as Flood at all in any capacity.
Because they pretty much didn't finish Sunshine.
You can technically infinitely flutter in Sunshine, too. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
It's like a frame-perfect trick, so... I'm not even gonna try it.
Speedrunner mania.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, actually, in Spelunky, it looks like you can use the jetpack and, the sideways jetpack or whatever that new power-up is with mounts. So they probably addressed that issue of mounts just kind of being a downgrade instead of a complete upgrade. Like Yoshi.
It's not, though.
The only time Yoshi's good is in Smash and maybe Mario Party.
He gave you free hits, he was a free boost, he actually, ran
He
faster
runs
than you
away.
did.
What a fucking
That's
dick.
really not hard at all to solve, though.
Just stay where you are, you dumbass. Yes, flutter jump is terrible, too. Just really not good. I think the only new item I really looked at, because I only looked at the trailer once, was a kind of a jetpack kind of thing that just lets you move sideways without losing or gaining height. So that should be interesting. And new characters, I guess. I'm kind of worried that they might have special abilities. I kind of like that every character kind of was the same, because then it's just you can pick whichever one you like the most cosmetically. One cool thing is that Spelunky 2 finally has water physics, so really just shown off as lava physics. Because normally when you just, you know, bomb a pond or whatever, all the water just disappears. It goes nowhere. Now it actually like spills onto the lower floor and stuff. What else? There was something else, I think. I guess you're in space now? That's a thing? I mean, I'm excited for it just for the online co-op, honestly, but I wonder if it'll hold up to the original.
God. He's dead.
When you're dead, they should make the names bigger.
Why?
Because you don't need to see like the enemies as much. You need to see the names so you know where to go to get revived.
Alright, okay.
Bad game design,
Your
Nintendo.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible.
So yeah, man, like anyone who's dead, their name should just increase, and I'm like, why the hell would you ever want that? You just fill the screen with more things.
You know, it's just like, because when you're a bobber, you can't do anything except go towards someone that's alive, so...
You can jump a lot to annoy them.
Uh-huh. Yep, I would call that a jump, except not really.
It is indeed a jump.
Either way, that's spunky too, I guess. Do you see that new Nintendo mobile game?
The one they announced like 2 or 3 months ago.
Did they announce that 2 or 3 months ago?
Dragalia Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced that 2 or 3 months ago.
Well, clearly I didn't care at the time or something.
You evidently didn't, because we talked about it on this very show.
Did we?
Yes.
I probably thought it was some Square Enix game and turned my brain off.
No, it's a Side Games game, the Grand Blue Fantasy lads.
Who?
The Grand Blue Fantasy developers.
Sorry, Gavin, I don't play mobile games that sap your money.
That fucking game that makes like literally all the money on the face of the earth.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I actually don't.
Why is this fairly big news? Because it's like, oh shit, they got that lot in.
I don't remember which you know Weeaboo mobile game that is.
That's the one Aki keeps posting about.
The one with the meme creature sidekick.
What?
The red meme creature sidekick.
Yeah, the lizard.
I forget what the girls are like. Are those the historical figures that aren't actually historical figures?
No, that's Fate Stay Night.
Okay.
And they are historical figures.
No, they aren't. I'm pretty sure like Benjamin Franklin.
Are you saying Theodore Roosevelt is not a historical figure? No, I'm saying,
you know, Theodore Roosevelt didn't look like that.
No, he didn't. Yeah, that's the fun.
It's not the mobile game with the guns, right?
No, that's Girls Front.
And that's not the mobile game with the idols, right? I actually know that one. Actually, there are like 5
of them. Number
right?
of
Yeah.
You would have to be more descriptive than that. No, it's the one he's posting about. It's like high fantasy. It's like really gorgeous art. It's like
whoa, I clipped.
It's like a very it's like extremely popular. It's one of like the regular high earners in mobile games. It's the one that a lot of them aspire to be. So like Nintendo having a collaboration with Cygames, who are demonstrably good at this shit, is like a good choice, surprising partnership. So it'll be interesting to see how Dragalia Lost gets along, because Cygames know how to run a mobile game.
It'd be curious to see what the game actually fucking is, because the reveal trailer didn't say anything, so they must be hooking you for that direct later tonight.
Yep. Also, the game just isn't launching in Europe yet, and they haven't given us a date because we are filthy underclasses and they don't want our money.
Honestly, that's good for you. You know? I don't think you need another mobile game, Gavin.
I only have 2.
I know.
I don't even pay money on. I don't even pay money on one of them because it just keeps handing me free shit.
If we're being real, that's too many.
And there's no self-control. I mean. I mean, I am interested in it, but considering they've already like apparently doomed my entire region to be like, you know, second-class filth, probably not going to give it that much heed.
I want to see what the fuck it is before I even say I'm interested, because the character designs don't even look that interesting. Normally, it's like with these mobile games, you're like, holy shit, that's a waifu, but like with this, not really.
I mean, wait for them to actually roll them out.
Yeah, I guess. Like some of them, like they only focus on like 3 characters, but you know, some of the more background characters, whoa, that works, are, I guess, maybe up there. So when is that? Like at 11:30 my time?
I don't know. Like, I just saw, hey, Europe isn't getting it for an undisclosed amount of time, and my eyes just kind of glazed over, and I was like, alright, then fine.
That box is so stupid.
If you want me to play or be interested in your games, you better tell me if I could even fucking get them.
Well, Gavin, it's a mobile game, so that hasn't stopped anyone before.
Fake Rad Order is region locked, so yes, it has. And I don't mean that it's like, oh, I have to get it. I don't mean I have to go. I mean that if I played anywhere outside of glorious America or Japan, it tells me to fuck off. Doesn't matter if I have the account for the place, my IP address isn't there, so it tells me to fuck off.
That doesn't even make any sense. What are they thinking? No, no!
I don't know, but apparently they just don't want like your money if you're not like a glorious American or Japanese master race member.
So it's not region locked in America?
No, because it's released in America. It's not released here.
That doesn't make it. That further doesn't make any sense.
Nope, because Aniplex don't have a European or UK branch, so they're just like, well, we're just not gonna have anyone release it there or anything.
What was that one UK word I said I hated?
I don't know. You say you hate everything.
No, I say I like most of them except snooker and then something else.
I don't know.
I was gonna say it's because of that word. So you better get rid of it. Yeah, I mean, how many sinks? How many sinks are in this game? I think it's a medieval setting, so we can rule out tap. I just have to wonder. I just don't even understand what the.
I don't understand what the benefit or what any reason is. Like, you know, especially since the Grand Blue's entire model is you can just get it from the Japanese store and play it in English. Just as is. They didn't even release like, you know, like in our stores or anything. It's like, you know, we'll just put our English translation in. If you want it, come get it. Which is a model I respect like infinitely. You know, why go through the hassle of like, you know, publishing fees and setting up like you know, other branches and shit, or you could just all do it from your own house. I'm fine with that, but no, Aniplex is like, well, you're like filthy and unwashed, and we don't even want your money. You may as well be dust in the wind.
It's always so weird when, you know, people say Europe. So that just always makes it sound like it's like one language, when in reality it's 50.
Yep.
58?
I said yep, not
Oh,
yep.
I thought you said 8, and I which 8 languages am I missing? Well, this is why you Brexited, right?
No, that was just racism.
now they can give you guys the English games.
They won't.
And then
we won't even, and also we won't have the money to pay for them anyway, because it's going to immediately revert to like a Mad Max feudal setting.
Are you telling me your government doesn't do what the American government does?
What's that?
And just have infinite money?
Nope.
Even if they don't like actually physically have.
Here's the thing, right? America can still like at least trade to people. We can't. We have nothing to trade. Like literally most of our trade is obligation from the EU. They're not gonna want that anymore.
Yeah, we have crabs.
Thanks, fucking like thanks, racists. You've like literally fucked everything up for everyone.
Thanks, racist. Now I can't play my Weeaboo mobile game.
You literally can't buy food, apparently, going by the government's own reports. Talking about how like individual citizens will need to stockpile food, maybe. It's like, oh, that's a great and encouraging thing to hear. I love our fucking government. It's just, I'm just thinking, you know, at some point, we have to start the reunion process. Like, we need out of here. Like, we need to go back to the Republic of Ireland sometime soon. Like, please, Jesus, save us from this mess.
I don't know about you, Gavin.
That's our out. That is our only out of this. Like, the only way we're out of this is if fucking Ireland reunites, and that may well happen.
Think of it like Tubba Blubba, you know? Ultimately, he and his heart had to reunite.
Please, Jesus, one day play a different video.
I don't know why, but you said the word reunite, and like that was the first thing I thought of. Because he says...
I know why, because it's...
He says, we have to reunite. That was probably the first instance of me hearing the word reunite. You ever think about that? That's interesting.
I don't think it is. But
I mean, it was like my first video game ever. I think it might have been. I was like a child. I was born in 1995.
The first time I heard the word bastard was in Final Fantasy IX, and that sticks with me.
Damn. First time I heard the word damn was in Shadow That.
Damn was also in Final
Damn.
Fantasy IX.
Not here. Wait, what? Nani? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Woo! It's okay, it'll be useful for wave 3. I don't know why I like to shake my controller when I get out of the cannon. I guess because I'm not doing anything else.
I mean, fair enough, really.
Good. Hey, can someone get that sniper, please? Oh shit, there's a flying fucker too.
Trying.
There we go. I could probably get that. Oh no, don't magnetize me into that. So you're staying up for the announcement of that mobile game, right?
Nope.
What? But Gavin...
I have work to go to?
It's a Nintendo Direct!
I have work.
You're a games journalist.
No, I'm not. Don't insult me like that ever again.
You have to write about it on your blog.
I'm tempted to like review both like Fire and Heroes and Ground to be on there.
Reviewing a mobile game.
But you can do that, yeah.
I feel like that's because eventually they're gonna do something. Like, because you're probably gonna give them positive reviews, right? Eventually they're gonna do something that will make it terrible, because that's how all mobile games work. They can't just, you know, keep it good. They have to slide down the greedy path and backstab you for enjoying their game. If only there was, like, a console that, like, was just purely mobile. So that I could play that instead.
I mean, no one bought the PlayStation Vita. So
I did.
I did.
And then they put Danganronpa on PC.
Because it didn't sell. But it's sold, it's just not enough.
Besides, they made the Vita TV, so...
That one actually no one bought.
Streamers and Let's Players did.
I bought it because I was like, hey, I want to play Persona 4 on my TV again. And that worked, but then I looked at the list of compatible games. I was like, oh yeah, it's like 5.
What do you mean again?
I played Persona 4 on PS2, and then I wanted to play the Vita version on my TV.
I keep forgetting that it's PS2. That's not right. Like how Persona 5 is on PS3, that's not right. Oh, but Chris, I can play it on the PS3 emulator now. So clearly it is right.
Don't think you...
You can.
No, I mean, like, when you say you can, is it
No,
like
you physically...
higher than 15 F... No, like, is it higher than 15 FPS?
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
I've had friends recently vouch for it and be like, hey, I can finally play Persona 5, so...
Yeah, but your friends have, like, shit opinions on video games, so...
Why are you so down today? Should we even... Should we even continue this? I got that vibe when we started the call and you, like, had no emotion.
No, that was on purpose as a gag.
Was it?
I also like how you say this is where I'm being down.
Well, now you're being mean to people who aren't me, you know? Like, you're blacklighting people that aren't here, you know?
I mean, I do that anyway.
In a non-jesty manner.
That was a jest.
Was it? Because I clearly didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, welcome to me talking to you most of the time.
Welcome to you talking full stop, bitch. Alright, those are the only two video game related news I can journalize on in here, so if you want to journal a video game here.
Oh, it's one that'll be relevant to us in like, what, 20 minutes?
Well, I don't know, it depends. I might die or something.
Overwatch. Its loot boxes have been stripped out. Hello, AJ Hick. AJ Hick? Whatever. Its loot boxes got stripped out in Belgium because the Belgian, you know, gambling commission, whichever one it was.
Gambling.
It's like illegal, like, you know, it is like basically like the government's own like legal word on this. So basically just said, hey, yeah, this is actually gambling and you can't say otherwise. Get rid of it or you will block your game from sale and fine you into the fucking dirt. And after stalling for like fucking forever, that's it, eventually does remove it. And you know, congrats, like, welcome games industry, this is gambling, you can't argue otherwise, it's not law. And considering that the Belgian minister for this shit said he wants to present his case to the European court at like wider to get this like spread into general European law, probably not gonna last much longer. And the thing that was funniest to me was that, I mean, like, Blizzard's statement, they tried to make themselves sound like put upon victims of like you know, being bullied by this other force, and you know, not the fact that they were found to be a violation of the law. So the way they worded it just made me like go like, you fucking cunts.
They said something like, you know, will comply, essentially.
Yeah, we will comply with their interpretation of Belgian law. It's like, what do you mean their interpretation? They are the law. Like, it's not just, oh, their interpretation. They decide the law. They are the law. Dickheads. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's fun, and that's probably gonna spread like wildfire, like just as a knock-on effect, where eventually it's gonna get like loot boxes in general being knocked out in Europe. And once one of them does it, usually the rest will follow suit.
The other 57 languages will follow suit.
I mean, Belgium is just French, so.
Gavin, shut up. Yeah, it's kind of actually sad, really. It's kind of a bad thing when you think about it.
How so?
'Cause if you live in Belgium, you're just kind of being denied the ability to buy the skin of Diva with her feet exposed.
Well, yeah, and you know, this is why loot boxes are inherently bad game design.
I mean, I'm just saying they should have done it when they were making skins that people clearly didn't want. You see that meme, right? Of the dude who was the dude on the Overwatch forums who was like,
oh yeah,
suggesting that they make barefoot character skins.
Yeah, they're only getting really weirdly specific about it.
This new beach diva skin has sandals now. So
oh, it's getting there.
He finally got his wish, but what if he lives in Belgium and he doesn't have enough man hours to play? You know?
I hope he does. I hope he does. That's great.
I mean, here's a good middle ground, I think. You make it so that you can only buy the loot boxes on the last day of the event. That way, you can play, but if you really want the skin, then I don't know, man. I don't want to play Overwatch. I just want to unlock everything in it.
I feel like this speaks to a deeper psychological problem.
I mean, don't you want to be the best?
Yeah, but I do that by playing the game.
Hard doubt on that one, considering you haven't played it in months.
So no one to play it with.
You have strangers online who are nice.
I have no one to play it with.
Yeah, you're lucky, dude. They got me with their dumbass thing that actually worked, so I guess it's not really a dumbass thing.
What was it?
They did that thing where it's like, hey, if you watch 8 hours of these Overwatch streamers, then you unlock skin, or sorry, what are they called? Not stickers, sprays. You unlock exclusive sprays that you can only get like this. So I finally watched an Overwatch stream again, and it kind of got me in the mood to play it again. So I guess their dumbass plan worked.
Well, there you go.
The thing is, you can't mute the stream, so it doesn't count.
Does it keep track of that?
Yeah, like you can't.
Fuck it out.
You can't mute the stream, and you can mute the tab, and that still works. But
fair enough.
The thing is, you know, on Chrome at least, it mutes the entire website. So you know, if you want to watch,
you could just watch anywhere else on Twitch.
Yeah, if you want to watch another stream, then you know, you can turn the volume to 1, but you can still hear the people yelling.
I'm like fucking shooting at these people, and it's just like not activating.
Well, I'm dead, so we're good.
It's fine. We're good. Nope, apparently not.
Wow.
The last second.
Literally the last second. Yeah, you know that hamster Overwatch character that I thought was like, wow, I really wish that wasn't a hamster.
I thought that was a Battleborn character.
I'm like, yep, Overwatch is losing it because they're making a hamster character. Well, I was watching this dude, and he was playing the character, and I've never actually seen gameplay of it before other than that one gif of, like, the character spinning around that one King of the Hill map. But it actually looks really fucking fun.
What is it like? Because I haven't seen it either.
Basically, you can like curl into a ball and then roll around, and it's like faster. And then you can, you know, hook to a piece of geometry or wall or whatever, and then spin in like any angle. So basically, what you could do is you could spin for a bit and then launch yourself in the air, like go above the enemies, and then like do a ground pound attack and shit. And it looks really fun, you know.
It sounds a little like, except for like the hooking the wall and jumping off and ground pounding, like just playing like the morph ball in Metroid Prime.
Probably.
Where you just curl the ball and roll all around.
There's the goalie. Oh, good.
Territory.
Good thing I. Oh no, I still hit it. Boo. Yeah, I kind of want to try that out, even though I know I won't be as good. So I wonder if that'll just kind of discourage me.
I mean, maybe, but hey, at least we'll have another Overwatch stream.
Yeah, basically.
You can get those, put those sprays to use at least. At least once.
I was like, you know, I wish I had this this mindset around Christmas, so that I could have more Christmas skins. Because like, what's the point of playing these games if you can't dress up in winter aesthetics? You know what I mean?
Not entirely, but sure.
I don't know. You know, I think there is a genuine thing I have where like personalization is actually pretty important to me. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. Like like a lot of people are like that, where they want to either make it look their own way or put their own touch on it or whatever.
Yeah, like everyone says, like, oh, you shouldn't get bumper stickers and shit. But I'm like, I kind of like want to personalize my car.
Well, yeah. I mean, you want to like, I don't know, like either just make it yours, make it look nice or whatever.
So I actually do have like just a row of small plushies in the back of my car now. I think that's a good compromise. I used to have that, you know, this is embarrassing, but you know that You know that sticker, or not sticker, but that design of Bowser going, and then he's like raising his hand and he's like, give me equality." It's from like He's like, it's like a kind of blackish.
Yeah, I know though. It's like the Mario Party 6 or
No,
something.
it's like DS, Mario Party DS.
Ah, okay.
It's like a kind of like Bowser communism, icon that shows up when that happens. So I bought the sticker for that from Super Mario Bros. And then I put it on the back of my car. Because I'm like, it's funny. But then I realized there are crazy people out there, Like,
there are, yeah.
They'll probably think that I'm a socialist or something. Or like, I'm a believer in Karl Marx.
To be honest, the sort of person who probably thinks that will just like take one look at anything and think it's like believer in socialism or whatever.
Yeah, but those people exist, especially in America. So, like, I feel like there were at least like 1 or 2 situations where I didn't do anything wrong, but someone like cut me off or something. Like, sped past me and then cut me off for no reason and then went back in the other way, and I'm like, okay. So I took the sticker off, but I think plushies are, much less combative or something. Just stupid.
Alright, they're good one.
Still have one of the stickers because it came in a 2-pack. So.
Put it on your bedroom door or something.
I think the only thing that might be problematic maybe is Boo, because he's sticking his tongue out.
Problematic?
Yeah. Someone might misinterpret that. It's like,
what?
I like pass them and then I get in front of them and then, oh, I'm sticking my tongue out at you, idiot. Or like I pull in front of them or something.
I feel like that, again, that's the sort of person who would just react that way anyway.
I don't know, I'm like...
Because they're a lunatic.
I'm still keeping Boo because I need it for synergy. Because I have Kyogre in the middle, and then 2 plushies up against the window on both sides, and then 1 plushie on both sides in the back. They need to be really small, so I can't just use anything. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. It's got open, I can just hide in the corner there. Oh, both of us are dead back here, that's for sure. Oh, that works. Thank God, someone's smart enough to use a grenade. Also, don't forget it's wave 3, so you can use your hyper.
Yeah. Don't knock me off the goddamn bridge.
Speaking of hypers, I finally actually played the 100% Orange Juice co-op mode last night with friends, and I can't believe it, but we actually won games.
Was it would you not have? Was it really hard? Or?
It's really hard. But either we found a meta or just I guess I don't want to say I did everything, but I was doling out advice, I don't think we should do that. Me being a kind of more conservative healer probably also helped, but I can't believe how many games we won of that mode when, I've been watching people and I played a few myself and, haven't gotten close, or you get close and then you lose because it becomes insane. I kind of want to, play it more. Thank God.
Go for it.
Thank God it's ending Friday, but they posted an announcement with just a bunch of updates on what's happening with the game in the future and stuff. And they said it's been a big success, so they're probably going to bring it as a full mode, but they're going to improve it basically before doing that. So that's exciting. And Gavin will be right there with me to play it.
I'll be off playing Monster Hunter in the background or something, but sure.
Still waiting for you to agree to play Monster Hunter World from the start.
I'm not going to.
Maybe one day. Monster Hunter World will go on a Steam sale in the distant future. And then it'll be it's cheap and I could play it again because it was fun. And then that's when I strike. That's when I strike.
I mean, if I ever wanted to play it again, I would just turn on my PS4.
No. Because the PS4 is for dunces.
That's why I would turn on my PS4.
No, Gavin, you're not a dunce.
I know. That's why I would turn on my PS4.
That doesn't... You know what? That doesn't make any sense. You can't just say the same thing over and over again.
I can because it
Just
keeps it.
call that a bit. Say, yep, that's it. That's all the effort I have to put in. Like, you can't just keep repeating the same thing over and over again, which is why I have to constantly ask which side you pick, the fork or the spoon, because one of these days you're going to say something different.
I won't.
One day you're not going to say, I already told you. That's what I'm waiting for. Word for word. You might say, I have already told you, perhaps. That would be an improvement. So you have anything else, or what?
I guess sort of. It's like not a game news or anything.
Well, clearly it's not important then, because video games are our lives, so... Nothing else outside of that matters.
This one has been affecting my life. So.
What?
The Primark in town burnt down.
What does that mean?
Primark are a Irish, like, pretty giant retailer of clothes. Mostly, like, they specialize basically all in, like, really cheap clothes and selling, like, really affordable cheap clothes that are just nice and decent to wear. It's like, you ever need a pair of socks on the fly, you go there, like, £2, you get, like, 10 pairs of socks. They're all, like, decent, they'll last you, like, a good year or whatever. And off you go. So they're really nice to have around, and they were doing, like, extension work to make their shop even bigger. And, you know, it was finished, like, Tuesday, and I remember, like, on the bus, I went past, and it's like, so, oh, it's finished. Like, what do you know, it's, like, an even bigger now. And then, like, 11 o'clock that day, the roof caught fire.
I was gonna say, what happened? Did it catch on fire or something? Like, as a joke.
No, it caught fire. So it just began burning down, and just the rest of the day, it just fucking burnt. And, you know, now we just don't have that really nice retailer anymore. They were in a historic building called the Banks Building, which has been around since, like, the 1700s, and that's been, like, burnt out. Its facade, like, people are concerned that the sandstone facade might be too damaged to, like, repair. All the floors have fucking, like, collapsed through. Like, near 400 people are possibly going to be without jobs. Like, a big contributor to, like, Belfast's economy is just literally gone up in flames. You know, fun times.
So, are you telling me that this, like, clothing company invested, like, everything into renovating this? And
not everything. It was 30 million, but that's not everything for them. So they're fairly big.
And then it burned down, and then now they have nothing, so they have to, you know.
Well, actually, it's even more. It's more ironic than that. The part, like, the extra bit of the shop they built is the extension. That's perfectly safe and fine. But the main store, like, most of the store, the main stuff they had originally, all that burnt down. So they have their extended bit perfectly intact still, the bit they just built, but everything else they had before that just burnt to the ground.
Well,
like, I mean, like, they might be able to repair it now, and, like, Lord knows the city isn't gonna let, like, that level of contributor to the local economy just leave. But
I don't know. Oh, god damn it.
It's this kind of cosmic situation, basically.
Well, call me when, you know, Northern Ireland becomes a nudist country. The first nudist country in the world. That'll be interesting.
Just wait 2 days in the Brexit. We won't be able to afford clothes anymore, so.
Then I'm there. Have you ever just, like, wanted to go to a nudist beach?
No.
Like, not for any pervy reasons, but just, like, because we wear clothes all the time. It'd be kind of, like, weird to be outside but also naked.
I mean, the weirdness of it is why I don't want to do it.
That's why I want to do it, you know? Like, just to experience that. Like, it's like a weird
I would have
thrill.
to be, like, a lot more comfortable with my body than I am to do that.
Wouldn't it be like you're not comfortable enough?
That's what I mean. I am not.
Oh, okay.
comfortable enough in my
I thought you
body.
said I am, and then I'm like, hold on.
No, I said I would have to be a lot more
Okay.
comfortable with my body.
That should have worked. Bitch game. How do you feel about not wearing socks?
I'm not wearing socks right now.
How do you feel? No, okay. How do you feel about not wearing socks while wearing shoes?
I mean, I sometimes do that when I can't be arsed to like put socks on and going out to help with shit or in the yard or whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same.
I wouldn't walk around all day in it because that'd be like, well, then you know, like it would just be like fucking smelly hellhole in my shoes. But you know, otherwise, like, it's like whatever.
I was gonna segue it into like a well, you better get used to it kind of thing, but you actually did bring up something that I basically do. It's like I have to go out to the mailbox, so I just put the shoes on.
Yeah, because there's no point like digging socks up for shit like that. Just shoes on, I get it, and I come back in or whatever. Is that like a thing people don't like to do?
No, I was just making a point that you won't be able to buy socks anymore.
Yep. I mean, that was a given, like, the moment the referendum passed, so.
Why are you like this? Did I say keep New Gear? Oh! That's like when you accidentally buy out a building in Fortune Street without even thinking. Just because, like, the other option is there, so you just go over and choose it. I think I blame video game tutorials. They have ingrained that in our minds. And the preset option isn't always the best one.
Alright.
Goodbye, run speed up. Well, that's Salmon Run.
Yep. Alright, so, on the Overwatch.
No, let's try it. It might only last for like 10 minutes. But, you know, worth a shot.
I mean, how long does that match last?
10 minutes, maybe. What do you mean,